Hey guys, so for today's video, I created this eyeshadow look using one of the new ColourPop matte neutral little eyeshadow quads that just launched last week. I love how this look turned out. I did an all matte eye today and it just like screams fall and I just think it's so gorgeous. But before we get into this eyeshadow tutorial, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. So if you didn't know, Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative people and people who just want to learn more. They have classes on topics such as music, photography, and productivity. So you guys know I'm always watching classes on Skillshare on topics that interest me. And one thing I'm super into right now is TikTok, as I feel like so many of us are. And Skillshare has a couple classes on TikTok, which I thought was so cool. And so I'm so excited to share this with you. Because personally, I can watch TikTok for like hours a day and I'm trying to be more active on it and like actually post TikToks. I try to post maybe like one TikTok a week. And I've been wanting to learn how to actually create good TikTok videos and how to just actually use the app because it can be kind of confusing. So I recently started watching a class by Taylor Lauren called Mastering TikTok. Stop scrolling and post your first TikTok. First of all, Taylor was a great teacher and it was so easy to watch her whole class all the way through because there are no ads or interruptions on Skillshare because Skillshare wants you to be focused on learning. So in her class, Taylor goes over a few topics like how the TikTok algorithm works, how the TikTok trends work, and even how to shoot a TikTok. I really did enjoy watching this class and I'm excited to take what I learned from Taylor's video and put it into my new TikToks. If you're interested in trying Skillshare, I'm gonna leave a link down below for you in the description box, and the first 1,000 people to click on that link will get a free month trial of Skillshare Premium, so now you can explore all the cool classes that they offer. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this part of the video. Now let's get into this makeup tutorial. All right, I'm gonna start by showing you these 6 quads really quick. This one is Dare to Bare. This is Free to Be. This is She's a Natural. This one is Bare It All. This one is So Au Naturel. And the last one I have is Down to Earth. I honestly don't know which one I want to use today. I think I don't want to use like the lighter ones just because I don't want to do something like too basic. I do love how warm tone this one is. And like the deepest one is super pretty. I think I'm going to go with this one. It's So Au Naturel and I'm going to stick with this palette. So I already primed my eyes with a concealer and a loose setting powder. Now let's do some eyeshadow. I'm going to start with Laid Back on a Sigma E35. And I'm going to place this shade in my crease. I'm going to take a Sigma E25 with the shade Just Be, and I'm going to use this to deepen up the crease. These shades are blending so beautifully together. Now I'm going to take whatevs kind of on the side of my E25 and I'm going to lightly pack that on the outer half of my lid. These shades are just working so perfectly together, and that's the one thing I love about ColourPop quads is that they just do them right. Like you don't really have to think about like what shade goes with what because everything's mapped out for you right here. And I'm just gonna wipe off that brush on my Sigma switch. I'm gonna go back to the lightest shade. I'm just gonna pop that on the inner part of my lid. You could totally put like any shimmer shade here if you wanted like a gold or kind of like a pink champagne color, but I'm just trying to stick with the one quad today. I'm so happy with how the eyeshadow looks right now. They look perfectly blended. I'm gonna go do some of my face makeup and then I will be right back. Hi, I'm back. I wanted to come back and do a little bit of face makeup on camera because ColourPop is also launching some little blush kind of face quads. Also, just random side note, I know my hands are orange. I forgot to like wash them off last night after I put on my tanner on my face, so don't comment on it. Anyways, I think they launched 4 face quads and the 2 that I like, the first one is Born to Blush. This is more like if I'm not fake tan. So if you're more like fair to light skinned. When I first used this face palette, I didn't notice that the highlighter is kind of like the Super Shock formula. Like it's a super creamy formula. It's not a powder like the rest of these are. So I like that palette a lot. And the other one I really like is At First Crush. So I wear this one like today if I'm more kind of fake tan. So I think I'm gonna use this one today. I do have some face makeup on. Let me tell you what's on my face real quick. I have the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop on. Obsessed with this foundation. Then I put on a little bit of the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Bronzed Belle. This stuff is so good for a drugstore cream bronzer. I'm loving it. And then I just have some concealer on, and for that I use the Kosas one. All right, so let's add this palette on my face. I'm gonna take a Sigma F36 in the kind of bronzer shade. Just kind of go over my cream bronzer that I already have on. I actually might switch my blushes because my eyes are gonna be so intense today and I don't really want like a super coral or pink blush. I'm actually gonna go back into the Born to Blush palette. And I'm gonna take this blush on a Sigma F37. And then from the same face palette, I'm gonna take the highlighter just on my finger. Just pop a little bit of this on. And then taking my sponge and just blending over that. And that's the cheek palette, super cute. I love the colors in the palettes. Now let's finish up the eyes. Going back into the palette, I'm gonna take this shade on a Sigma E30. I'm gonna blend that along my entire lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take a Sigma E27 with the lightest shade and just kind of soften out the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take the deepest shade on my E30. I'm just gonna hit the very outer part of my lower lash line. I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and lashes, and then we are all done. All right, the eyes are done. Here is a final close-up for my lashes. I'm wearing my bright lashes in the style Angela. All right, and here's the full face all done. For my lips, I use the KK Beauty lip liner in, that's a 1, Nude 1. And then I popped on the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Bitch Perfect with a little bit of the Dominique Cosmetics lip gloss in Creamer on top, just a little nude. And for my last step, I just bought the new Dezi Do Me Over Face Mist. Guys, this mist is crazy. Watch this. What? It feels like a freaking shower on your face. I love the continuous mist. If you've tried her vitamin C serum, I'd love to know your thoughts because I almost bought it, but I'm like just a little iffy about the brand. But like a face mist, I'll totally try. But this just feels so good on your face. All right, and that is everything for this look. I feel like I'm so ready for fall right now. I love how these eyes turned out. Like I said, the colors in these quads are gonna go perfectly together and the blend was just flawless. Like I've said, I'm just a fan of these ColourPop eyeshadow quads if you just need something easy to do. They're inexpensive, they're neutral tones, like what more do you need? Anyways, I wanna say thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And again, if you wanna check out Skillshare, I'm gonna leave a link down below for you, and the first 1,000 people to click on that link will get a free month of Skillshare Premium. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.